Hey guys, it's me, Wace, and Johnny Ty from the c.u.m.a Survival School here in Chicago. Today I just want to do a quick tabletop of an automatic out-the-front knife by BENCHMADE. This is the Pagan. The Pagan is a sister knife to the, oops, I had that upside down. It's a sister knife to the Infidel, okay? This is a really cool knife. I first saw it at SHOT Show 2015, and I like it a lot, and the reason is, while I have the Infidel, this has some nice finishing touches that the Infidel doesn't to me. It's a really nice knife. First, like, you have the satin finish on it. It's a lot smoother than that the finish that the Infidel has. You can see it's got some jimping on the side. The button's not as rough, so while the Infidel is a great button, the action was really nice. It was also like a gray button. This is blacked out. It was kind of rough on the hand, so, you know, when you're playing with the knife or using it, you know, it's better used with a glove, and I understand that that's what it's designed for, is a glove for professionals. As all automatics, they're not legal in all states unless you have a badge or you're a uniformed professional, so, you know, it's designed for professionals, not so much for everyone else. However, in certain states where you can have an automatic, it's a great knife to have. The knife is got the logo on the back. As you guys can see, it says Pagan on there. Okay, and it is designed for either right-left carry because it's a stiletto version, so you can really put it in either pocket. However, if you do a left pocket carry, that when you draw it out, that button's going to be that way, and when you draw it out, the button's going to be this way. So it's kind of neat. So you could always put the button facing inside without having to switch the clip. It's got some nice grooves in here, and the action is really smooth. It's got very minimal wiggle in there. I mean, I have to wiggle it to wiggle it. It doesn't shake. You can't hear any shaking in there. Okay. Now it's got a chisel grind. Some people, I've seen some YouTubers out there that don't like the chisel grind, and some do, and some will tell you that with the chisel grind is actually sharper. However, with this tip, you know, if it wasn't a chisel grind, or, you know, if it had the grind on both sides because it's a spear point, it would be just as sharp for penetration. I mean, you're not going to be carving or doing bushcrafting with that edge. This knife is designed for one thing, and it's stabbing and penetration. I mean, some slashing with it, but, you know, so I wish that it didn't have the chisel grind myself. You know, that's something that could have easily been put on, but, you know, hey, you know, it's a nice knife. That's the only thing I'm not really digging about it. The overall length of this knife is 8.96 inches. The blade length is 3.96 inches. The blade thickness is 0.10 inch. The blade material is 154 cm. The hardness is a 5861. It's a dagger, spear point. Chisel grind, stone wash. The edge is plain. The handle length is 5 inches. Now I'm using my left hand, so I'm using my left hand on purpose just to show that it functions fairly easily. The handle material is aluminum, black. Weight is 5.11 inches. Okay, it's got a little hole back here, and I was thinking that that might have been for a glass breaker, but there's no glass breaker in the box. I mean, the box just came with this belt sheath. You know, so button snap on there. And then this clip that you could use to connect the belt sheath to MOLLE. So, but it doesn't come with a glass breaker. thermal action out the front. It's got the thumb slide, of course, made by BenchMade, the Pagan. The model number is the 3320, made in the USA. It falls within the tactical category. It is a part of the BenchMade Black series. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, the Black series. The model is the 3320. The Black class is the high-end knives by BenchMade. BenchMade makes different level knives. Black is the top of the top. Now, how I feel about this knife? Feels great in the hand. No skull crusher, but if you hit someone with this, that's going to hurt. Okay, it's like a little sharp lightsaber. All right. As far as reverse grip goes, it's pretty good. It's nice, right? Because the handle is pretty much the same all the way around, so it's comfortable all the way around, and it has just enough thumb ramp and jimping here, so my finger doesn't slide up to the blade, but the blade is down anyway. So even if your hand is wet, you know, with blood, you shouldn't slip onto that blade. I mean, because it goes upward, and the blade is down here, as you can see that. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws in each side, right? So if you have to open it up and clean it, you can. You know, if it comes loose, you send it to BenchMade. You know, unless you feel comfortable taking the knife apart, you know, and working on it, I would just send it to BenchMade. My Infidel, the spring broke in it, and I sent it out, and it took a month or two, but they sent it back, and I don't know if they sent me a new knife or if they just fixed it, but I got one back, and it looked like new. So it was a great warranty on here, and you know, in a knife being over $400, which is what the retail on this knife is, you would expect a great warranty. Okay, now you can find this knife online. If you Amazon or Google it, you can find it for less, more like $320 to $350, but the retail is over $400. A lot of people say, would I EDC a $400 knife? Absolutely, why not? I mean, you know, you can EDC a $400 jacket, you could EDC a $400 purse or backpack or shoes. Why not EDC a $400 knife? It's a tool, right? So I don't believe that this knife is designed to be a glass case queen. It's designed for professionals. In fact, you know, when I teach the urban bug out courses and survival courses, and I work with law enforcement, I use an auto because they're fast, they're sharp, and it's, you know, like one of 4 knives I have on me. But you know, for defensive knife, it's a great knife. This knife doesn't have any serrations on it, you know, so for those of you who don't like serrations, they're not there. The action is very smooth. It locks in very well. Doesn't do anything but poke holes in my wooden table here. So I mean, it's pretty solid. I like it a lot. For more information on this knife, you can go to www.benchmade.com. That's www.benchmade.com. Of course, there are a lot of online retailers that have this knife. So again, my name is Wason Johnny Ty from the c.u.m.a Survival School. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you have any questions, just comment right down here beneath the video, and you know, I'll answer them. And as always, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You're going to see more knife videos from me. You'll probably see a lot of tabletops like these for knives like this. And check us out on Facebook, and find me, Johnny Ty, Wason Johnny Ty on Facebook, and send me a friend request. I'll generally accept them. So if you have any questions, again, check us out. Post a question, I'll answer it. Hope you enjoy this presentation. As always, stay safe, stay sharp, stay alive.